What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Creeper World 3, Arc Eternal. Had a lot of fun in the first episode. Just gonna keep going. We're headed to Far York now. I've been to New York a couple of times, chat, and honestly, I'm the type of person, New York City, fun for a weekend, I really wouldn't want to live there. It's too much city for a fucking recluse like me. I just can't handle it. Boston has a certain, I don't know, scarceness to it that New York lacks. You are just sardined with people 100% of the time. Alright, Far York, I know this place. You no doubt remember one epoch of this world. Far York was a mighty world and served as the center of commerce for 13 different civilizations. Holy. Nothing but cratered ruins now. Yeah, it kind of looks like a silly face. 2 eyes, and this is the mouth going, ah. Toward the end of its final occupation, the surviving humans scorched the planet with orbital mass drivers. It was an effort to... I suppose it doesn't matter now. Scanners show a mortar tech artifact in this world that could prove very useful against the emitters in the craters. Why isn't the ship already equipped with this technology? It once was, but many things happened over the course of billions of years. The ship isn't the original. I've had to reconstruct and rebuild it many times. Each reconstruction was performed carefully and slowly so as to not be discovered. Holy. Hey, what's up, AGS? Welcome in. I'll ask more about that later. For now, let's take out these emitters and pick up that shield key. Huge. Okay, pause for a second while I think about what to do. Pause for a second while I think about what to do. Why are we smelling your shit-covered boots? You're crazy. You're crazy. The Scream painting? It actually does kind of look like that. Yeah, the dude, like, doing the YouTube face. Yeah, was the Scream painting the first instance of the YouTuber face? Alright, put the command close to here if we can. If we can sneak it. Where do you want me to go? I can go wherever I want, it seems, just wherever it fits. Which they very specifically made not work here. You used to play Creeper World Flash games as a kid? Let's go. This is my first time playing any Creeper World games. I'm really enjoying it so far. I don't love starting down here, but it does make it easier to explore if we're central. It makes it easier to explore if we're central. So let's try a central start, knowing that it's kind of suboptimal because we're giving up elevation. We could be over here, but then we have to cross the entire fucking map. If we place this here and just start building quickly... It's Kevin McAllister's rotting skull. Why Kevin? I feel like the default start is over here. I'm curious to see if we can make a mid-start work. Once again, I know we're conceding elevation. Okay. Now, we're still paused. Can we put down some collectors instantly? We can, but we can't see the lines. Don't be afraid to test a map before really playing it. Many of the later maps you will die at least once, if not twice. So this behavior is not unwarranted. Doing the hands on the cheeks, scream. Oh, yeah. Kevin yeah. Okay, maybe you're not totally fucking crazy. Do this so that we can get some weapons cooking instantly. The music. Licorice is right, too. I'm not even going to be able to remember the last songs. I'll recognize them when they come on, though, right? Can I build some reactors? I can, but it's not wise to right now. We are operating at a deficit. Let's just try to set up some more collectors that are decently efficient. Build as far as you can. Grid me? Look at that. Whew. You've already heard this one. It played the first level. It does. It sort of reminds me of the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. The one for the pirates. The bum 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 ba-na-na-na. You know. Hi, Gizmo. Okay. All right. Now we got 3.4. How much do you actually cost to build? Let's just build one and actually look at it. You cost about 2 to build? A little less? Just build one at a time, man. This is working okay for right now, but we're absolutely going to need more firepower for what it's worth. Start pumping out more guns. Trying to keep it at bay for the time being. We do know we'd expand over here, too, which is actually pretty fucking easy to do. Could have used a relay to maybe do that a little easier, but I want to generate the energy. I don't really need to shoot relays out instantly. Caribbean Pirates-like. Uh-oh, the kitties are chasing each other around, chat. That's good. We love that. All right, you need some backup over here. How are we looking on energy expenditure? Bad, bad. We need to generate more. We need to generate more. Don't build anything else in this exact moment. What's going on, Kibber? Welcome in. Mortars damage creeper that is deep. Move several mortars around each crater and they will suppress the creeper. Okay, love it. Shell damage deep creeper. Mortars do not require line of sight. Put them there. So, Kibber, let me pause for a second. Let me pause for a second to explain. This game is Creeper World 3. It's kind of like a tower defense game, but what we are fighting back is just this liquid. This blue liquid is being emitted from these emitter things, and I need to build infrastructure via these green things that collect energy, indicated by the green circles around them, to feed various weapons in order to push back the liquid and then ultimately destroy the emitters and complete the levels, which generally involves some objective like picking up a thing or destroying some effective thing. But right now, I landed with my central unit here. I have put out some stuff to collect energy, which is then allowing me to fuel my guns and push back the creeper. I just got a new unit called a mortar that is going to do deeper stuff so I can plunge down deep into this hole like a heavy shit. All right, press play, baby. What do you think the game is about? Gameplay-wise, he's right. Lore-wise, he's so wrong. I'm a gameplay Andy. I'm a gameplay Andy. Who I am at my core. Sounds cool. It's been awesome so far. Very fun. Terrain meter in the command bar at the bottom right of the screen shows the terrain height and creeper levels under the mouse. Oh, fun. Huh. Okay, I see that. Mortar's doing really good work. We're going to need another one of those, like right over here. Look at the mortar. It's a cool animation, too, man. Watch out in your expenditure. We actually need more energy gain. I should spend some time building out some reactors to just have some more of that. We just can't afford it now. We can't afford it now. Wait till that guy's done being built, which is going to take a minute. We're in the red, but it's okay. Seems like shoveling brown sugar back into the bag after you spilt it. Yeah, but gamified and very satisfying. And funnily enough, while looking old and flash gamey and kind of like 90s and janky, it's very aesthetically pleasing, I think. Like, if it works for you, I guess, as the obvious concession. If this works for you on a glance, but just like the progress of pushing back the liquid is very satisfying. Okay, this guy's almost done. There he goes. We're still spending way too much, so we just need to do collectors. We can't even afford to put out a fucking... We can't afford to put out a fucking thing. I like this more than many realistic graphics. It depends. A lot of it depends on art direction, right? This game has really good art direction. It feels so alien and spacey. They went for sci-fi vibe, and you look at this and you immediately get that this is sci-fi vibe. Middle of the eyes and placed a mortar there. I can, but it's going to be tough to get down there because I can't build in the creeper. But I can do stuff like this. It's probably time we actually start using relays. Like bingo bango, and then throw a little dodge Durango in the mix. That's going to let us push up into the crater. We can move the mortar up in time. Those mining cannons are canonically like the size of a building. Nice. Lore-wise, is this liquid or is this actually supposed to be like aliens flooding out of here? Licorice. Go ahead and tell me. I know you're dying to. I'm in between the two goopies at the top. Oh, like right here. It might be able to hit both. Yeah, that's a good idea. Nah, not super well, unfortunately. Just because of the size of it. It's a liquid that's a hive alien. Okay, so it's a liquid. It's piss. It's not super crazy to call it piss. Getting in there, bro. Alright, we need a mortar over here as well. By the way, give me some structures. We're low on energy, man. That's what I'm really hurting on. We need energy so bad. It's interesting to your score. I can compare mine to you when I beat each level so far, but of course I've learned what you learned before I started. That's true, Deegan. You can add me on Steam too if you want to share friend codes. I'm very comfortable with sharing my Steam stuff with frequent chatters. Doesn't bother me. Okay, I need more collectors in order to get more reactors. Right now, we're holding, so I think we need to just hold and then focus on energy generation. Brilliant team for real, that would never be a bad idea. Why are you phrasing it like it's such a bad idea? Alright, once we're done building stuff, are we gonna be... I think we could afford to maybe put some reactors down and really start gaining. You're done now? Oh, our energy gain is still so shitty. I guess the mortars are just really expensive. The mortars are just really expensive. Do that, and then do another one like here. Come on, give me the satisfying. Show me a bunch of triangles. That's good. Alright, are we gaining yet? Not quite. Here we go. Look at this, chat. It's all coming together. Alright. Look, Rich now playing Furry Feet Simulator. My face cam's generally over where the Steam notifications show up. Most of the time. Not for all of the dulls. That's too many. That's too many. That's too many. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Just wait it out. See what happens. Crunchpuff, are you going to play Furry Feet Simulator on stream? I mean, you could request it. How much nudity is there? Does it break TOS? Doesn't break TOS, does it? We're actually fine, baby. As these things are going up, we're okay. Another one's about to complete. Stop draining my damn resources. And then our energy infrastructure is just going to be fixed, man. See, look, we're gaining now. Now we're talking, baby. Look at that. Huge. Okay, don't build so many at once, but maybe kind of like try to always keep one going. Like always keep one or two of these guys building. Now start doing some other stuff. Give me a relay here. Move you up a little bit. Another cannon up here with me. These guys are close. We could just nullify this one, I think. We don't change anything. Might be a little tight. It was a little too tight. We get you firing, I think we'll be okay. Maybe play Amorous, because as long as you don't have to show me the booty file in the game's folders, you won't be shown the porn scenes. You gotta have the secret file if you want the H scenes, bro. You gotta. Okay. Enemy? Are you titting all over my dick? This guy should survive that right there, right? He's got such big backup. Yeah. All right, how's our energy looking, by the way? It's actually, expenditure's a little tight. We are going to want to keep pumping out reactors. Also, just additional mortars would kind of go crazy. We can get one working in here for now, though. No reason not to. Some of you aren't firing, by the way. Let's pull you up a little bit. Keep advancing on all the fronts. There's a lot to be doing at every individual moment here in this game. That's for sure. Like, it's... You gotta be on your shit to really be keeping up with the possibility of everything you could be doing. Like, if there was somehow PvP in this game, it would be very competitive. You know what I mean? This is what, like, StarCraft players are, like, built for. Emitter destroyed? You know what we're putting there, baby. You know what we're putting there. We'll blow all this shit to high heaven first. Another relay. Do that, and then you put a reactor there, baby. You put a reactor there for big energy gain. And a collector to collect that thing. Now we can move our guns elsewhere because they're useless here. We actually fully eradicated the shit. That one's gone too. Use the guns to quickly clear out the space, get another big guy. Pretty like old school horror and create the scene in your head from suggestive scenes. True, you can do that. Man, this game is fun. Alright, we have all that stuff now. Mortar, you're gonna go over here. Another relay down here. It's all coming together. Go into the fray, brave tower brother. Alright, meanwhile, down here is looking alright. Are we close enough for the nullifier? Oh, baby, we are. Just barely, though. Give me a cheap guy here. Give me a collector. Connect all that. That should do just fine. That should do just fine. And then put a reactor up here. Our energy's looking insano, so we're fine. Handled, man. Handled. Game's easy. Going for world records instantly. I love advancing all my units. There's something so satisfying about it, man. I want to use you guys to just, like, eradicate everything. We win! 14 minutes. Does having something in the green collector space reduce its collection? I don't think a building does, but, like, things in the way do. But I don't think buildings do. Good question, though. Licorice, feel free to tell us. Or anyone who knows. Submit score, Gizmo's elite. Alright. Oh, so the group filter is how you can look for your peeps. I can look for Deegan. Deegan, are you Gizmo's elite? Ram reactors between collectors? I think you can. The question is, do buildings reduce the collection from a collector? Yeah. Ooh, look at this one. No, I'm Deegan? I'm not that far in yet. Okay. True. Last we have access to the inhibitor in this system. Unfortunately, this world is a disaster. Got holes in it, man. Buildings don't reduce the effect of a collector. Correct. Nice. What happened here? Appears terrible weapons were used that ripped the world apart. As you were seeing, humanity went to every extreme in its fight with the Creeper. Seems it's easy enough to keep them back, man, in my experience. Not sure what approach would be best here, Scars. Wait, I detect 2 tech artifacts. Excellent. Can't I just place things on either side of these ravines? What's the big deal? Also, won't the liquid just spill into the nothing? Ore miner and sprayer. Oh, we're building in ore veins now. Build ore mines on those ore deposits. They will send ore to the command node. From there, it'll be processed into anti-creeper. Okay. My daughter Aaliyah. My daughter Aliana, who unlocked the secrets of anti-creeper long ago. Leah is in there. That's why this girl's consciousness is in this computer. I assume the sprayer will deliver anti-creeper to the battlefield. Temporarily offline. Gel maintenance in process. The wetware. Maintenance? Now? Looks like some things have not changed in 5 billion years. I'll get right to work on taking out this inhibitor while you perform maintenance on your gel circuits. Alright. I love this. If necessary, you may move the map. If you're a plebe that needs to move the map. But what happens here? You don't go out from there. So some of these are like totally stuck. But that right there is coming to me. Pause for a second. All right, we want to get the ore collector. I mean, we want to be around here, right? At the end of the day. Command. And just let it build. And the guy to deal with a creeper, you just go to his basement and eat popsicles? Yeah, it's one way. I generally don't try to take life lessons from Family Guy. Then again, I'm not, necessarily who you should take life advice from either. So, you do you. Alright, now we have a central highway to start doing stuff off of. Now, get some collectors going for energy. No! Hit. Good. Do another row. He's pretty good. It's a little something. This way we got some energy stuff going. Build sprayers to make anti-creeper. Deploy sprayers near creeper and they will fire blobs into the creeper. This could be useful for securing a beachhead. Okay, I see. Got the sprayer. So that's a new weapon. Do the same shit over here, by the way. I get that little guy. Come forward like one, brother. Do it like this. This is decent. All right, we're gonna grab that and we're gonna start mining ore. We got problems up front, though. We do have problems up front. So let's get Shut up. Ore mines to make anti-creeper. Yeah. We got problems. Let's get some guns to start, dealing with the problems. This is where, like, tower defense is coming in. Like, look, there's, like, little, choke points we need to defend from. We set up a little energy infrastructure first. We're spending heavy right now, though, bro. We're spending heavy. I should have chilled a little bit. You only need to destroy the inhibitor, so I don't need to fucking kill all the little guys. Kind of want to, though. The hell? Alright. Use some of my ore stuff. There's my sprayers. Take me to structure ore mine. Hey, anti-creeper. I need a lot more energies. Or actually, no. We're doing sort of okay, but more collectors would go crazy. And then we should maybe chill for a second once we're in the green to make some reactors. Now we got some ore coming back. It shows up as squares instead of circles. Nice. You are being held back right now. You are still building up over time, which is a problem, but we bought ourselves a minute. We bought ourselves a minute. Let's pop a reactor down. We can actually build 2 at once. We can hang with 2 at once, I think. They're just expensive to lay down. All right, now that bar on our command center's filling up for the first time, the blue one. Pause for a second. Furry sign? Oh, man. You know what's a bummer? Probably not going to be able to play PoE 2 tonight because I'm going to stay at my mom's house. We could bring stuff, but... oh, wait, I just placed so many. I just placed so many. Deactivate. 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 Saved. Saved. Activate. Regular laptop could handle it? It could, but like, I could bring my laptop, that now is basically Leah's laptop, but it's like all hooked up to all the monitors and everything with like peripherals and stuff. It's kind of just like, her and I talked about it and we were like, we can go a night. I'll probably bring the Switch because that's really easy to bring. But last night after we streamed really late, and then by the time I was done with dinner and everything, I was kind of just too wiped to like feel like getting up and actually keeping playing video games, which is funny, but I was, so I just went to bed. I watched some stuff for a while, I went to bed, but I really do want to play more PoE 2. We'll just have to wait until tomorrow. Turn from a quick thing into an endeavor. Yeah, and then we got to bring it back and set it all up and stuff like, and it was sort of like, for what's realistically got to be like a few hours of gaming, it's not that necessary. Okay, energy stores are looking good at this point. Let's start doing some other stuff. Give me some more ore. And let's get some sprayers going, baby. Structure, or sorry, weapons, sprayer. You got a nice far range, man. Please survive being placed there. God damn it! This works, actually. Ah! About to get some sprayers up and running, baby. We spraying. Yeah, disconnecting for a bit is a vibe, yeah. One night, we'll go hang out there for a while, we'll watch a movie or something. Get stoned, fall asleep, you know? Maybe drink a bottle of wine, actually fall asleep. Ooh. Alright, first sprayer. I want to see you spray. Oh. So we spray the good blue on the perp. Huh. Do we have like our own liquid? Can I place stuff on the liquid? Yeah. Oh. Huh. See, leave some room so that I can then move guns up. Damn it, it's not enough room. You can't move these. Fuck. Hey, what's up, Wheelie? Welcome in, buddy. You don't have your own liquid? It looks like I have my own liquid. Weird to see anti-creep that color. Why? Did you make it white? There's got to be a mod to make it white, obviously. But it doesn't even get me any ground. Move this guy to get more ground, though, actually. What's going on, Wheelie? Hope you're doing well, man. Keep the guns moving. This is looking all right so far. Although, are we now going to lose that? It has to continually spray its zone. Most people make it white. Is that a mod, or can you just, like, do it in the options? It is funny they're so similar in color, but it's kind of nice in a palette sense. Good, came in to distract myself from growing frustrations while playing the new Bond game. Oh, are you not enjoying it? I thought it looked really cool. Not even really my type of game, but it just looks cool. All right. How do I want to advance here? Move you up like this. And can I get like one sprayer to just like chill here? Yeah, there. That's good enough to just be like, you're not going to come down this middle section. Everything's looking good from a resource perspective. Feels like we could just be pumping out more guns, right? It's just there's not a lot of room to stand and let the guns fucking fire, bro. You can change the color in settings. Video, creeper color, AC color. Yeah, you can. Huh. That's so funny. That it's just like right here. You can just do it. Make it cum color? No, I'm gonna make it a cool red. Yeah. Haha, we're cool. Genuinely, people make it white because it's most distinct without being painful to the eyes. Red is the opposite of cool in color theory? True. But I would say it's a greater contrast. It's kind of purpley. But I would say it's a greater contrast. Wouldn't you agree? And it's kind of edgy, which we like. Can you be done being built someday? Wait, are you done being built? Why are you not coming? Oh, you are. Okay, we need to make some gains here. These guns are not enough. We need more weapons. A mortar hits deep stuff. It would be good at shooting over in here, but is it really necessary? You can't shoot up, so we need the mortar to shoot up, don't we? What are we doing anyway? This looks like a lot of randomness to my layman eyes. Really, this is like a tower defense game, kind of, but instead of fighting enemies, you're fighting... like, just liquid. You're fighting the purple water here. I missed my message before. You should totally read. Doesn't affect how you use it or how you play, but anti-creeper is actually just creeper with a negative value, meaning that if you get creeper deep enough, it turns into anti-creeper, and anti-creeper turns into creeper. When I say deep enough, I mean like 512. So that's just purely a code thing. I'm fighting the nefarious ooze, yeah. And I'm slowly gaining on it. It is coming out of these blue things. I want to destroy those, and my goal is to destroy this thing. I am creating resources via these green spots and these, like, generator things here, and these ore veins in order to fund my war efforts on the front. Fighting Ivan Ooze? Who the hell is Ivan Ooze? Huge. Where this is called infrastructure expansion, chat. This is called infrastructure expansion. This is how you encroach upon your enemies. Power Ranger event enemy? I don't remember. I haven't seen fucking Power Rangers in a long time. I'm too busy remembering stuff about Underworld and Van Helsing. And the Punisher, so when Malaquin references it, I get it. Spread that anti-creeper like it's a man's legs on the subway. Alright, we're about to take down one of the spawners. Things are looking okay. How's our energy expenditure? It's okay. I feel like we could easily expand. Like, we're wasting time that we could be spending just, like, dropping reactors. Like, they're uncomfortably above room temperature. Maybe that's a lot. Yeah, maybe that was too many. That's okay. Just let it ride. Live with your consequences. I like the mortar. Me too, Stripe. I feel like a lot of chatters, a lot of our regular chatters would enjoy this game, you know? This is a pretty... Licorice chose well. This is a Crunchpuff coded game. For punishment, you must watch the entire Mighty Morphin run, concluding with the Ivan Ooze movie. Maybe I will. I definitely watched it as a kid. I obviously fucked heavy with Power Rangers. I was a kid that was born in the 90s. Coming back, as these things are getting built, we're coming online. That is some serious power infrastructure, baby. More crunch coded if you made anti-creep cum colored. Oh my god. Casey, you are lucky that I appreciate your presence. You happy now? It isn't even that distinct. It isn't even that distinct. What do people make the creeper then? What's going on, Amin? Welcome in, buddy. What color do people make the creeper? Whoa. That's kind of sweet looking. Not distinct enough at all, though. Emo creep? I liked the red. I kind of liked the red, too. We could make the creep red. Emo versus cum. And were you trying, Mino the Hollower yesterday? How was it? It got requested here. I'm really excited to try it out. We can make it Mirabu pink. Oh my god. Maybe a little dimmer. That is blinding. Yeah, no, I hear you. Make the AC golden. What is blue and green makes yellow, right? What makes yellow? Blue and red? Or red and green makes yellow. I feel like I want the AC to be like more pronounced. I kind of liked the blue too, Deegan. Gold AC is just piss. Yellow versus blue is actually pretty good contrast, but I don't really like the yellow. What about green? Green kind of nice, but makes it hard to see where your energy generation is. And that's like pretty close to the default. Orange versus blue. Orange versus blue, pretty good. I was vibing with the red. I kind of like the red too. I think I'm dancing around going back to the red. I'm not going to lie to you. Because the red was pretty nice. And I do think it contrasts. You know what? We're sticking with that. I think it's very easy to read. My ass would make it pastel pink. Alright, once this guy's built, this guy's done. So, we got to be moving on from here to bigger, to brighter pastures. Stepfather, I'm the father who stepped up. Didn't get a chance to try it yet. I got sidetracked talking for 2 hours instead, but I'm about to rip it on Sunday. Let's go. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I never played Shovel Knight, though. I gotta. I've heard nothing but good things about Shovel Knight. It's very up my alley. You know? Can these guys not shoot across these gaps? Are these guys, like, useless here? No, they can. It just feels so... I guess it's because that's a generator, actually. We should put a nullifier there, too. Alright, you're done now, which means we put a reactor here. God, is it just me, or is this game easy? Is this big time easy? Make some mortars up here, Stripe. We got another one there. Actually, yeah, we should get you out of here in a second. Maybe we pull you over here for right now. So that we can put a nullifier right here. I never ripped Shovel Knight either, but I heard it's great, so I'm cautiously optimistic. Let's go. You're not the biggest 8-bit guy? That's fair. Pretty much every day in this chat, I try to sell my chat in a game called UFO 50, and they all throw up in their mouths because it's 8-bit. So that's just the challenge of being someone with taste, but what are you going to do? You destroyed my emitter? Oh, yeah, no, that's good. I destroyed their emitter. Yeah, exactly, Mirror. Thank you. This tower defense vibe? This is tower defense vibe, but instead of fighting, like, waves of literal enemies, I'm just fighting waves of liquid. It's coming out of these blue spiky nipples, and our goal is to defeat the cursed Poke Center in the middle here. Crunch being an 8-bit hipster? I'm even not. I'm even not. I yell at chat all the time when they're like, I only play indie games, so I'm morally superior. You know? I just like all games, man. You know what I mean? It's like how I like all boobs. Size doesn't matter. Nipple size doesn't matter. It's beautiful that it's a boob. At the end of the day, we don't need to get into it beyond that. Video games of all shapes, sizes, and graphic qualities can be great. It's all about, there's a single binary. It's, is the game fun? 8-bit games are fun, but like most of them seem too short on playtime for my taste. Have you heard about UFO 50? It's got 50 games in it. Pretty good playtime overall. The mortar is making some cool stuff happen. And look, we got another one of these open. Put another mortar besides the one you have. I want one here, man. I could make a juiced mortar, but I'm not gonna because it would make Stripe way too happy. Put a relay over here to connect the entire web. And then give me a mortar right up here in the front. We definitely actually do not need to conquer all the blue pimples on this one. There are way too many nips for a guy like me. So what you're saying is the games are still short, but there's a lot of them. Some of the games are short. Some of the games are actually quite long. There's a JRPG in it that I think is like 30 or 40 hours long. So if you really want long games, there are some that are long, for sure. It also will take you a long time to beat some of them because they're hard and you're a baby. All right, we need to encroach faster. This mortar is going to do some serious work. What about shooting? Oh, the guns can shoot down at this stuff. Well, that's what this is what I need to use my guns for. I got cannons back here doing dick. Clear some space so that I can get boots on the ground, move my sprayers up, baby. You gotta be moving your sprayers. Leave some guns around here to hold down the fort. Put a sprayer up here in the heat of the battle. And we sit and we spray, baby. All right, look at this. We're encroaching on this beachhead, bro. You ever been on a beachhead before? I was at Normandy. It was crazy, man. I went hitless, deathless, obviously. All right, this is pretty much in the bag. We collected everything we need to collect. Our energy's looking great. You know what I mean? We got the opposite of problems right now. We got answers. We got solutions, baby. You're not doing anything. Let's get you up to where you can do stuff. Prof, what's going on, brother? You played Magnum Opus or Shapes? Neither, but I'm familiar with both, and they do both look up my alley. Hitless Deathless at Normandy is next level. Tell me it didn't happen. Prove me wrong. Went to a beach once, my wheels got stuck in the sand. That's true. I guess it would pose a problem for you. This is like Command and Conquer type game. It's kind of like a tower defense game, but you're fighting liquid instead of enemies. Magnum Opus is fucking amazing. I just finished a ton of Shapes 2 last week. Let's go. I mean to get back to you, Prof, too. You sent me that dull thing a while back. My bad on not hitting you back on that. I hope you've been doing well, man. Okay, look at this. We can take the beach. We can take the beach. This is exactly what I felt like at Normandy when I was taking the beach. Hold on. Use relays to connect all this shit. Well, PhD defense on Tuesday. I hear ya. You got to plat Command and Conquer. Not only do I have to play it, I have to plat it. That's ridiculous, Stripe. Get a more realistic expectation of my ability here. And then we'll talk. Put some cannons in there. Put some violence on the home front. Yeah, that's totally what you meant to type. Look at this, we're crushing. The music's kind of hyping me up, too. Get more ore, because why not? You know what? You should plat it. Maybe I will. Don't tell me what I can't do. It is tight. We need to get a sprayer up closer. Make a world of difference. More sprayers in general, too. The mortars are good, but the sprayers are pretty essential to establishing footholds here with the Assassin's Creed or whatever. Ooh. All right, it's over for them. That's it. Pop the nullifier down. You're cooked. You're cooked. We win. Yeah, how you feeling about the PhD defense? Are you ready, Prof? I low-key don't know. No. You got this, man. I know years been building to this shit. That's the victory. Oh, and it definitely ticks that automation thing of I just love watching it go. We're now spending more AC than we're making, so we got problems on that front. We got problems on that front, but hold on, let's see. Are you don't destroy this, huh? I thought, no, you do. Okay, you do. In good shape, literally. Let's go. The only exercise I've been getting recently is mowing the damn lawn. Huge. Claim victory, baby. All right, Crunchpuff group, Gizmo's Elite. If anyone wants to compete in the most elite group in the universe, join Gizmo's Elite. We only look at scores from there. Good shape, literally. Let's go. All right, submit. All right, click the star. Sector map me, baby. We're going to Navox. It looks like we are going to get some choices here. It's a little bit of Path of Exile. These animations are so funny. This is the Navox system. The worlds here have varied histories, okay? Seems that Flick and Tiplex are both shielded, but the other three worlds are not. Correct. You have a choice as to how to proceed. Scanners show various artifacts scattered across the world, so the order you visit the worlds will determine what technologies we acquire first. Tiplex is where the inhibitor is, but it appears to require multiple shield keys. That world must have been more important than the others. Choose one of the three worlds and engage ground operations. I'll explain what I know of each world in turn. Okay. Time is it, by the way? I have to keep some sort of eye on that. All right, we'll go for this game in another... We'll do like another mission probably and then wrap. Do like another mission probably and then wrap. I would love to come back to this though. 24-hour stream could be a time when maybe we'll dabble in some games and I'm like, I would love to play more of that. Go to that one. Jojo, Ormos, or Sidet. Which one's in closest orbit? You guys are like the same. You're a little farther out. So I'm going to go to one of these two. Let's go to this one. Ormos. Oh my, this world is Ormos. It was occupied by the very last human civilization. It looks like ancient Mesopotamia, man. This is where Gilgamesh would have sex with people's wives. That civilization went to the extreme and extraordinary measures to survive the creeper. They all did. I don't understand why so many civilizations would rise and fall. How was the creeper always able to return? Patience. Extreme patience. When a civilization has existed for hundreds of thousands, even millions of years with no hint of the creeper, it forgets. Ooh. The Loki would wait. After eons had passed, they would send the creeper again. That was one component to their strategy. Scars, this world was altered during the final conflict. It was a military outpost specifically designed to withstand the creeper. Scanners show no emitters in this world. It must have worked somehow. So they thought. There are no emitters, but there is still creeper. It is trapped inside a subspace rift and will explode onto the terrain once activity is detected. Oh, okay. The Catzel. We gotta call our house the Catzel. The final humans here managed to alter some physical constants in this region of space. As such, the creeper flows more slowly than normal. With no emitters, our only goal is to collect the tech artifacts and the shield key. I'll get to that. Yes, but Scars, don't underestimate this creeper. The tech artifacts here for a siphon and a terp. The siphon will let you extract resources from resource packs. Even after all these eons, there are still some energy packs on this world. Build siphons on them as soon as possible to access their energy. So those are these little things. Yep. The terp will allow you to terraform the land. I recommend that you repair the damage to the walls of the old ruins. That will keep the creeper at bay while you build up offensive strength. Once you build a terp, the terraformed section of your command interface will appear. Just click that button and paint the terrain in a few places to raise or lower it. Any nearby terps will then go to work. Alright, Leah, let's get this done. Alright, let's get this toast. So yeah, they just started flowing instantly. They started flowing instantly. So you have one of the things. That's the siphon. That's the terp. Okay, I get to place somewhere. Down on this thing makes sense if we can... Nope, we can't. Here we'll have to do. Play. We have some time because there's a moat. Yeah, we have a moat. Pause. Now we've got some stuff. Get some relays going. Just to collect some stuff. And then put some collectors out, baby. You know what I mean? Let's get a collector network going. Right off rip. It's going to be a lot of energy expenditure. Shit, space doesn't play. Really should. Space doesn't do anything, actually. Alright, we got some time. This looks so cool, man. It's spilling out. Looks very cool. They're doing a nice job slowly introducing us to mechanics here, too, you know? We're picking up a lot of stuff over time. Alright, build around 5 terps now. Spread them around near the edge of the old ruins. Put it near the holes, because we know we need them to fix the holes. And then use some relays. Yeah. Extract resources from resource packs. Yeah, I understand. Spread some relays around to just, like, connect some stuff. Oh, if only there was the perfect placement, but there isn't. What a kick. What a kick to the junk. Alright, we're burning a lot of energy. Build siphons. Yeah, I understand. We do actually... That'll give me a bunch of energy, which is helpful. I need energy right now. Helps me expand very quickly to respond to an ever-encroaching creeper threat. Terraform button. Brush size. Oh, cool. Terrain height 3. These are terrain height 9. So I could be like, go to terrain height 9. Aha! Sweet. Very cool. You know what's another, like, tower defense-y game I would love to play again? Yeah, and a terrain height of 9. I see. I didn't even read that. I just figured it out. I need to play more Cataclysmo. That had stuff like, not exactly like this, but like building tall walls and holding off hordes of enemies. And it was just a cool, very unique, cool game. Okay, cancel, get out of that. That's enough. Once you're built, you'll fill that hole. We're just rough on energy right now. Can I siphon any other energy? I can. It's to the feudal age to get horses. Look at that. Building up some damn walls, baby. Shift click on terrain to match its level. Ooh, okay, nice. There, we just got a bunch of energy. Siphon depleted. Why did it feel like I didn't actually get 75 energy? You just spend it all instantly, maybe? Is that why? Alright, now I need more collectors. Because we are hurting. Not for a squirtin'. Gets to just dot you guys along the surface as long as you're connected, honestly, is pretty good. Gives us a network to work off of and gives us more space. As these all get built, we should start to see our energy go into the green. Our spend should start to look a little bit okay. Nice. We're building. It's only going to look better, and then we're going to start putting up some reactors. We're in this exact room I went to, yeah. Shift click, control click, one of the two, sure. You almost choked on a chicken sandwich, Frost. No. Left? Oh no! Good. Good. Send that ammo over. Come on. How did that happen? You're so right, though. Do I stuck my throat that my Steam Deck wasn't turning on? Damn, Frost, I'm sorry for you, buddy. I'm glad to hear you lived through the chicken sandwich incident, though. That could have been serious, man. Oh, we need to repair this one, too. Turp me. Look at that. Problem solved, baby. Know to build the walls. This one's gonna do it. It's just that it got through it too quickly. Like, see, there we go. Get you up on the block, on the walls to shoot down. This is what we're talking about, brother. And then you know what? We don't have any ore, so we can't use the other thing, but you could give me, you could give me like a mortar up here. Or no, I want a mortar. Yeah, like that. Right inside the walls. Hurt me like a Squirtle. Almost died in a cheddar once. Goofing off seeing in a cheddar? In a cheddar? Bit a whole chip amount. Broke off, blocked the windpipe. Oh no! Went to the bathroom to die alone. God damn, man. Well, I'm glad you made it. Mortars in the corner, I think, is going to be good. Okay, now what we really need to start doing, though, is building some more energy infrastructure. So, real quick, set a siphon up to give us a little energy juice. A couple of these. And then get some reactors cooking. Just 2 for right now? In the restaurant. Okay, kind of like Cracker Barrel. Gotcha. All right, now let's start. We got some energy infrastructure building. Wait a minute, but we are going to want to put out some more mortars. You can't be reached right now, so you're not going to cost anything. Wait for one of those to finish. I'm talking from beyond the veil. Like Sirius Black. The gains here, man. All right, this is good. Let's get some more reactors building. This map is so cool. This map is cool. Seems like you would like this game, Stripe. Look at all this shit. It just looks so awesome filling in from the sides, too. I gotta be doing stuff. I'm getting encroached on. I wonder if... No, we can't use the sprayer. We can't afford it. Put mortars in a bunch of the corners and then just, like, find ways to get, you know, connect them. Get our energies looking a little spendy. So they were able to pierce the veil. Oh. Wait for something to be done. We're kind of barely holding back the tide here. Kill switch, engage. It would feel cool to engage a kill switch, I gotta say. I think that's a crucial part of why the band name works so well. The mortars do good damage. Yeah, the mortars are great. The thing is, we're still not really keeping up. I need more guns up on the walls and stuff. Only on a day to remember. Can I connect through the walls? No, we're going to need to eventually get through the wall, which we can terraform to do that. The walls are like temporary. But we do eventually need to get out there to make progress. Is it a thing, though, that I can't shut you down, so I want to leave this? I'm only trying to get right here, chat. So, with that in mind, put a cannon here. It actually doesn't hit anything from there. Deactivate or no, destroy? Out of curiosity, can we just relay straight out? We can. We don't need walls. You can just relay straight out. I love this game. You can call it the story of the year. Page Avenue by story of the year, I think, doesn't get talked about enough, you know, compared to other emo classics. I think that record goes actually sicko mode. I think it is very good. At least for me, it was a pretty essential one. I don't even know if a mortar's necessary there. I think this is actually going to do some pretty solid work. The thing it did to me was it always feels wrong that explosives don't destroy stuff, just scatters and breaks it. Yeah. Dying Day is also great. I don't care if it's a hit. It is a good one, yeah. Until the Day I Die is, too. My band does that one sometimes. It doesn't get that big of a reaction, honestly. Not that well known, man. Alright, look at this progress being made here. So the walls, you can just operate totally separate of the walls, which is sweet. We're hurting on energy right now, though. Why? We're not building anything, so this is just our current situation. So we definitely need more collectors. And also start getting some collectors going out here for basically free 99. Because we need all the space to be green and commodified, chat, right? Extract, extract, extract. That's what I learned from my personal hero, Warren Buffett. Till the Day I Die is incredible. It is. Great song. Alright. Drill baby drill or something? My personal hero is the guy from There Will Be Blood. I forget his name. Daniel whatever. He's my personal hero. I feel like he had it all right. That's what I walked away from that movie with. Wait, that's senseless as well. Don't do that. I just like the idea of having turrets up there. I beat you on Far York, Deegan? Let's go. Alright, we're making... I don't really need to go that way. Don't expand that way. This is all just for fun and for protection, but we don't really... I guess we could use it to mine, you know? Far York was one of the levels in this. And there's a leaderboard, so you can just submit your score and you can see others. The opposite of Near York. Alright, do this. Level out our energy infrastructure, and then we need to lay down some fucking reactors, brother. If I know one thing about this world, it's that I need more goddamn reactors. And I think I need more mortars, but let's focus reactors first. Placing them on this goddamn Swiss cheese charcuterie board here. It's not easy, man. Alright, we're spending big. We're spending big, which actually reminds me, siphon a little bit to help with the big spend. Huge. We're overcoming the big spend with the siphon. Father York are right here, York. Turrets or turlets? Yeah, we're shitting either way. Alright, now we're feeling the burn, but I think it's just in time. And then we need to start actually encroaching over here and win. No, I've never played StarCraft at all in my life. His brother Faramir, Naramir. I feel like I would like StarCraft. I probably should try at least, you know, one of them. StarCraft 1 or 2. I know some people are like, you gotta play Brood War or whatever. Alright, start chopping wood out there, boys. Earn your keep. Still hurting on energy spend, too, all the time, man. Even with this many fuckers. Brood War is the GOAT, of course, but I think it's clunky compared to StarCraft 2 for first-timers. Fair. Yeah, I've watched an awful lot of Day9. I really enjoy Day9's content. He's a big StarCraft guy, so I've heard him talk about StarCraft a lot, but never actually played it myself. So I know that, like, if you're, you know, worth your salt in StarCraft, you have to always be building workers and stuff like that. But nonetheless, when I played Age of Empires 2, I was not always building workers, and it did cause me problems. I got beaten by every single person I ever played against. Alright, we're making good moves here. That relay. My world now, baby. Well, wait, is this trench warfare? Kinda. We're shooting mortars out of trenches. Never played StarCraft abort stream. You're always shitting, Casey? Stop eating. Can't be any shit if no eat. Alright. Advance, my children. But food yummy, I hear ya. I'm already dreaming about dinner tonight, because it's a day that ends in Y. You survived being placed on the shore. Will you go hitless, deathless in Normandy like I did? Yes. Huge. Huge. Did Strummer just tell a viewer to seppuku themselves? No, I didn't say die. I just said stop eating indefinitely. Hitless, deathless in Normandy. It's what I did. Try fact-checking me on it. They didn't have Wikipedia back then because shit was actually good. I like Wikipedia. I take it back. I really like Wikipedia. I read it all the time. I was literally just talking about I spent basically an entire workday reading the entire Mayan civilization Wikipedia page, as well as several branching pages off of it. Which was very informative, and the bit of it that I remember is great. Spend it all. Do we have any more energy crystals to suck off? I don't think so. Hitless, deathless Normandy as an opening band? That's a funny joke. Love me some Wikipedia benders? Yeah. It's great. It's like VLC. Yeah, VLC's goated as well, obviously. Best friend growing up was straight from Seoul, and StarCraft was just par for the course. Yeah, it's... I mean, I definitely had some buddies who played it and stuff. I just never really got into it myself. Partially just because sci-fi wasn't as big for me, so when I was looking at it, it was like I could play StarCraft or I could play, like, Warcraft 3, which I did play a bit of and enjoyed, you know? And I know y'all are gonna be like, "Por qué no los dos?" But I just wasn't thinking like that. Then I was 8. SC1 campaign is nice. Wikipedia VLC WinRAR, yeah. There's some goats out there. There's some goats out there. We still need better energy infrastructure, man. We got big energy problems to this day. I love the way that you, like, encroach on their territory. It's so fun. No! Daily Finance Bros seem to be in the process of taking over Wikipedia. Yeah, they're taking over everything, man. We're cooked. We're cooked unless we pursue strict regulation, and that's not going to happen. And also, we don't need to talk about politics here, but, you know, it's we're cooked, basically. It's all right, though. At least we get to watch YouTube poop, am I right? All right, we're closing in on it. You're mine, baby. You should be singing that one Jason Mraz song, because you are mine. Do I need to really do anything else? I just need to get a collector there. Alright, one of the greatest old RTS games from Sierra, and it's called Outpost 2. I don't know that one. Come on, boys. Hoorah! Or whatever. Let's go! Easy. 18 minutes, claim victory. Claim victory, baby. Nice. That was so fast. Maybe we could do one more. Permit par for the course, chat. Okay. All right, submitted. That was pretty good, man. Everybody beats every single mission in 6 seconds, by the way. That's just how this game goes. One more. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do JoJo. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Very good game. Very good game, Licorice. Baron, we've got ore again. We're going to be coming. I do really enjoy a campaign in games like this, too. I feel like a lot of games now will be like, we're going to release an early access without a campaign, and over the course of the next 4 years, we're going to put in campaigns 2 missions at a time, so that when you first buy the game, you don't actually just have, like, a play button unless you wait until 6 years after the early access launch, which is what you should do. But you know what I mean? It's like, I miss an RTS coming out and it being like, yes, you could just sit there for 10 hours and play through the campaign. Orless, deficitless. Reminds me of Industry. Yeah, that was also a Licorice request, which is one of the series that quietly does numbers over time. Like, people are the Licorice video or the Industry videos, like, just have been quietly getting views over the months. Shots fired. You know what I'm saying, though, Mira. For as long as I've been gaming, I've always played campaign before multiplayer. Yeah, it's fun. Licorice has good recs. Alright. Very long time ago, JoJo was a world with great mountains and vast oceans. Humans across the vastness of time would visit this world for the beauty it offered. Now it's a gray rock in the space with, wait, what are those strange towers? In the south, there are 3 spore towers along with 3 emitters. Fortunately, there is a beam tech artifact on the central island. This? Aerial spores? Coincidence? On the first world we encountered with spores, there was also technology to defend against the spores. Perfect! This is also similar to the original exodus of Odin City. I always believed Platius had placed the artifacts we found on our journey. Or Platius. Link the trailer for Outpost 2 and Good Old Gaming? Hell yeah. No, with this one too, I'm the guy that suggests the quietly viewed ones, the games that players that like love, even if they're a small player base. True. Campaign first to get the lore. Yeah, and once again, I'm not coming after the concept of early access in and of itself. I'm coming after the concept of considering a campaign to be an inessential portion of an RTS. Because, like, RTSs can be played competitively, and, you know, you can play just, like, one-off matches against bots and stuff on randomized maps, and there's a lot of fun to be had there, but I feel like the campaign does so much to actually, you know, like, crystallize your appreciation of the game and make you want to invest times in those other more sandboxy modes, you know? And I just see it deprioritized with some stuff, and it's weird. No record could have played it since it was constructed. Your story and some world building. Yeah, it gives you a reason to care. Even if you don't really care about the story and world building, it's texture. And like some levels, some you know, curated levels that are fun and thoroughly designed can make you appreciate the game's systems easier than just going into blank maps by yourself, you know? Or with randos online. I see. I'll collect all the beam tech artifact and construct several beam units to defend our base. That should protect the units while I take out the emitters and towers. Cool. Pause. Command. I could go on the ground level and try to be close, but that's super dangerous. I think we're better off going here, obviously. To be safe. Play. House. Structure. Okay. Now, we got all kinds of crap. We have basically everything is available to us. What are you again? You're the beam tech. Yeah, nice. Which we need that pretty much instantly. Go ahead, put a collector there. Actually, just get some collectors going. I know you're not totally ideal. You even reach, hold on. You're not ideal for actually collecting, but just to get some probes going. Use jet plays during the 24-hour because you're close to unlocking Titan weapons, Thor, and Odin. Ooh. We'll see, maybe. It's going to be a long stream, so... do something like this. Play. Alright, let it play out. We're getting some core infrastructure established. Core infrastructure established. That's all it is, baby. Hey, thanks for the lurk, Stripe. And let's get some collectors that are actually going to do numbers. Beam defend against aerial spores and spore towers. I don't really know what that means, but I guess I need to defend my base. So put you around the base. A lot of energy spend. Too much to make two at once. Good to know. We can cluster them a little tightly. It's not the end of the world. It's a little less efficient, but whatever. It does something for us still. Protect ourselves. We're starting to get some energy. We done building? We are done building, and this is as much energy as we have, so we need more productive collectors. All right, here we go. Enough to start getting some reactors built. One at a time, please. One at a time, please. All right. Being slow and steady about it, baby. Slow and steady about it. But this is good for the energy ecosystem. Try to keep you on the lower level to leave the high level for the beam guns for right now. I don't know if that really matters though. Ben, you can hold for 2 here. You'll be right up brushing against 4, but it should be okay. It's gonna hold. That means once you're done, we can build 2 at a time. Reliably. The creeper is starting to come in a little bit here, so we should probably start actually, you know, putting up some protections. Now also, hold on, now I can do structure stuff. I can use terps to stop it, right? Careful with the energy spend, that is a lot. We're hanging, it's okay. The terps take so long to build too, man. Careful, we're holding, so it's okay, but it is worrisome. It's big time worrisome. All right. We're okay. We're almost done. All right, and now we can terraform theoretically a bunch at a time. So I could be not terp. I have my terraform option. I could be like 3 and like 5, right? I could be like... Force payloads coming in. Obviously, I'm just kind of testing the systems here. I know that's sort of higher than I need, because this one right here is... Or actually, no, this is 7. So 5 is actually a little lower. Let's shift or control to, like, match it. So that's one thing I could do, but I could also then just go like 1 and go like, okay, it says it's 7. Be like, you know, do that. And just create a frickin' wall. Also, I need more weapons now that I have energy. I don't really have energy. Here come the spores. Hopefully I have enough beams. We're about to find out. Nutter, I'm okay on the cookie for right now. We are. Just barely, though. Just barely. We're definitely going to need to keep up with those. Please don't get overtaken. don't know if it's going to build in time. We need more energy generation already. And we want to fight you back. Shit. Shit. Does look like the creepers just slowly wear down their walls, too. All right, more spores. 1 spore each, payload of 50. I think we try to throw another beam down. I do. Efficiency hurts us. Why won't you use the tools it has? JK, glad you're enjoying the game. I am. I'm having a lot of fun. And I want to make the mistakes myself. That's why I'm being so stubborn. Because that's the best way for me to learn, is to make the mistakes myself. Then it's more fun if I'm inefficient and then learn to get efficient and like learn what it feels like, you know? It's dangerous though. We really just need more energy, man. And to be fair, you know what I should be doing? I just opened up a shitload of incredibly lucrative ground to like mine for its energy, and I should be doing that. These are quick and cheap to build, and then they generate stuff for us. And we like blocked them off from access from the creeper pretty well. These are our generating fields, chat. The reason I'm here is for you to make mistakes on my behalf. That's right. All right, easily handled the aerial. And look at the energy coming on, and our energy's right-siding. Big. Okay, that was actually smart. I did something right. Take that, Dad. Just kidding. My dad's very supportive. They make so little energy, man. I swear. This is a race against the clock. Physically transmitted. Great. Just crunch. Another 3 spores. Not a big deal. Great job, Crunch. Thank you. You love vampires and have a supportive father? Believe it or not, yeah. Breaking all the molds. Please receive ammo and fire. Oh, just in the nick of time, baby. Look at that. She's a beaut. She's a beaut. And then give me another terp over here. Dude, let's go. Just in the nick of time. All right. Are we looking at energy? Tight. So we need more collectors. And we really got nothing stopping us from like, this is just like free real estate. You know? That's like just setting up a power infrastructure. Yeah. You're coming in, whatever. I think our beam should be okay at this point. Although, I guess, what did you just hit? Oh, you're hitting different stuff. Oh, no. Okay, I see the problem. I see the problem here. That's a big problem. Fuck. This is stemming the tide a little bit, but you're going to run out of ammo soon. We can reestablish the relay. At least that energy all came online. More spores coming in. I thought they would just target the base. I'm learning the error of my ways. We want some beams like out in the world. I need to start working on power infrastructure, but the attacks are constantly coming, man. Or I guess we have 40 seconds. I think we can avoid that happening again at the very least. Now they'll be able to close that wall up, baby. We were able to close that wall up, and we could actually have them build, like, you know, 7 high walls for them to, like, stand on here and fight back from the top of the wall. We need to start doing that shit over here as well. Actually, let's start getting some guns going over here right now. We're going to want to get some anti-cum or whatever going as well. We're waiting far too long for that, actually, if you ask a guy like me. So go ahead and pop that shit down right there. And then why don't we get a relay that pops out there? There they go. Good stuff. Good stuff, baby. All right, how's energy looking? We need to get reactors down. I can't afford it right this second, though. Shit, man. Playing this even faster would be so stressful. It's pretty stressful at this speed, man. Move you out of the way now that you're not firing anything anymore. Now they're going to be working for a while, but that's okay. Let's try to build a wall and see what happens from it. Because, oh no! Shit. Shit, shit, shit. It can never be easy, man, huh? It can never be easy. Alright, we're learning a lot here. We're learning a lot here, I'll say that much. We've got some of the anti-stuff. So let's get a sprayer in the mix, too. Give us some ground to lay on, man. Holy. The mortar survives, it will be huge. I don't know, man. I don't know. They can barely keep up with how much is being generated. The sprayer might help. Pulse cannon lost again. Mortar's up. Shitter's full. Another couple mortars back here. The beams are looking good at least. All right, we need more base infrastructure here. Alright. That's actually really dangerous. What we need to do now is fight you back. Woo! Did y'all hear about the Bezos rocket? What? Same destructive force, smallest nuke ever created. Miniature nuke for the Davy Crockett handheld launcher. What the hell? Same as too much Taco Bell. Alright, look at this. We're reclaiming this shit thanks to mortars. Thanks to Stripe's favorite weapon in the world, mortars. We need to get positive on energy, though, man. Okay, energy, energy, energy. We need reactors. Just got hired at Taco Bell? Let's go, Frost. Good for you, buddy. Employment is great. Money is so useful. You know? Shoulder fire city leveler, yeah. What are you gonna do? We have a sprayer doing some good stuff. I think I want another sprayer. Or no, hold on, hold on. We gotta build more of these guys. That's what we really need. Alright, air raid's coming in. Okay, I need a beam weapon over here. Stat. We got problems. We got problems. The mortar shot it to death. The mortar took care of it. That was amazing. That was amazing. Alright. Need to conquer one of you to get the fucking energy gen from it, bro, if nothing else. Wait a second. Ooh. Got 99 spore pods, and the creeper is all of them. I'm feeling the heat a little bit now, chat. We're finally discovering the heat. We're also doing bad on AC. We need more of this. Marty, you're only in the second plate at a third star of like 15 stars. True, yeah, there's a ton of levels. I'm sure it's gonna get hard. I've been mostly memeing when I'm saying it's a baby game for babies. I understand. All right, energy's actually looking good at the moment. This is a time when we crank some reactors. Like a gooner cranks his hog, chat. Bunch of them. We don't really have enough anti-creeper right now. This is as much as we got, so they have to be pretty much like a band-aid solution. Damn it, I knew I needed a beam over here. That's why I was building it. Annoying, not the end of the world. Annoying, not the end of the world. And energy's finally starting to look decent. Energy's finally starting to look decent. World 3 players fear the name Chance, or even worse, founders. What that, are those systems? Give me in star sync by 30 seconds. Let's go. Oh, there's one more. There's one more. We have a terp over here, by the way. We just need to, like, actually clear all this shit out, and then we can fucking destroy, baby. Order. Remember, our goal is to get this, by the way. The levels. One of them forces you to turtle. The other one immediately flips the script and punishes you for turtling. Nice. All this shit growing, man. We're looking all right. Looking all right. I feel like we maybe want to move our sprayers forward. It is all still just flooding down towards us, though. We are not actually, like, we are just holding back the tide. 100%. We're just holding back the tide. We're still not positive on AC, by the way, so just the 2 sprayers is enough for us for right now, it seems, unfortunately. Let's deal with you by putting a cannon here. We got enough beams to adequately protect now, as long as we keep most of our shit back here. Weapons. I want to be able to just make this. It should be pretty easy to close this off, and we can just take care of this gap right here. Whew. I guess we might as well get some collectors going down here, too. Seems like it kind of just behooves you to, like, fill up with green, you know? To post some time to the group leaderboard feels kind of unfair as a vet of the game, though. Yeah, I mean, you're in a different category. I'm sure Licorice and Casey had some crazy times, and G said he played this a lot. I'm just a wee baby boy. I'm learning. Hey, Malaquin, thank you for the hydrate, buddy. Right? Oh, you never played, Casey? Have you just watched it a bunch? You just know the game? What happened? Oh, I lost a terp over here. I was like, why did that not continue, by the way? Watch me play it a lot. Gotcha, gotcha. Energy store is looking great, by the way. Let's get some more reactors set up. This is Reactor Island. You got nothing on me. Look at this. We're pushing them back, baby. We're spending a ton of energy right now, but when these 6 are up running, that's going to make a big difference. We're slowly building up our walls here. Can you bring stuff down? Yeah, right mouse to remove, so I can be like, you get gone. Or no, this is like, bring you down to 1, yeah. I don't necessarily want you to prioritize that, I was just curious about it. So I can dig a moat. I can dig moats, chat. Which is obviously good here. One of the best Noida mod creators. Never played Noida, they just love the math and programming. Yeah, hey, fair. Alright, we got more spores coming in, which is really not the end of the world at this point. We're pretty prepared for it. We're pretty prepared for it. Maybe we move the sprayers out more? Yep. We don't cut it quite so close. We also, now we're gaining an AC versus spending. Or, whoops, wrong one. So we could afford another sprayer, like one for the middle. And look, man, things are looking all right. Things are looking all right. Hey, what's up, JD? Welcome in. I know, no swords in this game. That is disappointing, to be fair. That is disappointing. You know I don't like that. Lost a sprayer. So it couldn't hold that far forward. Takes these fuckers a long time to do their job, I'll say that much. Can I move you some to be more useful? Yeah. Cookie and sprayer, I'm not sure it's mentioned in tutorials at some point, though. Sure, Nutter, go ahead. Why not? Be back here, reestablish. Alright, more spores. We are going to want to put another beam guy on this eventually, I think. Definitely get a relay going out there. And then maybe a mortar. Look, this sprayer's fighting for its life out here. Fighting for its actual life because this shit's spilling out so fast. We need more people helping out here. Tighter support. Plus, just more cannons, honestly. Cannons are relatively cheap to maintain. We have a lot of energy expenditure we're not spending right now. We now have a surplus. Lost my pulse cannons, it's okay. Don't take the mortar, though. Don't take my mortar from me. Take my children, but don't take my mortar. Fuck! Sprayer has alt fire modes. Ah, collection, XPS as ore. Interesting. Okay, I see. I'll fuck with that more later. It's above my pay grade right now. Creep emitter behaves, just dumping fluid around it. Can be good for area denial. Interesting. Collection's a bit more advanced. Keep the mortar, I'll take the pestle. Alright, that's a fucking foothold, bro, if I've ever seen one right there. First up, beam it. Second up, mortar it. Third up, cannons. All right, things are looking decent. We have no reactors being built and a lot of spare energy, so just start throwing down some reactors. All right, now we're hitting up our edge here. Did I change this guy's mode? Why is he not putting any cummies around him? Oh, because he's not connected? Yeah, he's not connected. That'd do it. Like, what's happening there, man? Yeah, you can make deep little ditches. Which is kind of nice, right? Are you down on the ground there? Move you forward. We need to advance. You're too far out to be built. All right, look at this stuff going, man. We are chilling. Build some more reactors. And just, I guess, to have you guys doing something. Brain won me, like, all over this. There's some nice moats there. That way they're working for their, you know, their keep. Fluid enemy plus terrain manipulation make for some great tactical thinking for moats and walls. Yeah. And that's why I'm sort of thinking, like, this can't hurt, right? Doing this is just a little extra layer of protection for these walls, effectively. Even though this is... I mean, this is height 3, so that's a couple down. That's a couple down. I mean, I think we're pretty well protected at this point. It's mostly about advancing. I think we can sustain, surely. Look how much fucking energy we've got. Keep building reactors. Be a glutton. Stoke up all the energy so that your children's children can't have it. All right. Now, I need to shut one of you down. Map looks like a fucked up face. Kind of does, yeah. Eyes and then like weird janky ass mouth. Need more firepower here, honestly. Be able to clear enough space and then put the nullifier down, baby. Soak up all the energies your children can't have it. That's right. Call me a baby boomer, baby. We're close. Come on. No! Crazy, man. I think we're gonna need the sprayers. I think bringing up a sprayer is the only way I get it done. I hope that doesn't mean they're gonna flood it in the back here. But I mean, I've got plenty of protection. I also have way more than enough AC, so actually just put another sprayer back here too. Less important, though, to get that one. There we go. You got spores coming? Whatever. Genuinely whatever. There you go. Now you get the nullifier in there safe and sound. Now you get the nullifier in there safe and sound, baby. Bunch of guns not doing dick in the back. So, I think we need to keep expanding. Something like that. That was a little wasteful, let's be real, but it's okay. Yep, I knew it. I knew it was coming. Let's go. We're finally stemming the fucking tide. All right, man. It's all happening. It's all coming together. At this point, I actually think putting a beam tower on this would go sicko mode. At this point, I think putting a beam tower on that would go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Heads up, it's like a monsoon outside, at least in the city. It was like that here earlier too, Leah. Not that bad now. It's raining, but... Call me a baby boomer the way I blow up orphanages? What are you talking about? For the Beatles, and why do they want me to shake a baby? You know, shaking a baby now. Shaking a baby, twist and shout. That's crazy. That is grandpa level dad joke. Alright, we're gaining on them. Alright, weapon, beam. Look at that beam. Those beam guys. I also, is it going to destroy this? The reason we're playing 3 and not 2? 3 was specifically requested. This is a request game, Prof. And not 4. Yeah, Licorice debated for a long time whether or not to go to 3 or 4, and then went with 3, if I remember right. Try the place. Good luck. Hey, we'll catch you later, Deegan. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for the lurk, bud. We should go back to 2 and play it. Couldn't backseat this game if I tried. Yeah. You see them just get destroyed? Dude. Still probably not the most efficient way of spending that guy, but it is fun. It is fun, which I value highly. There's like just a little bit of it up there. I need, you know what I need is I need a mortar down here. I think it's got a lot more lore and a better over tutorial. 4 sort of expect you to have played a Creeper World game. Fair enough. Yeah, C4 has interesting perspectives for sure in comparison. Yeah, Licorice was saying it's 3D. Which seems crazy. Seems kind of crazy. Extra fluid mechanics for, but yeah, it expects you to know. Okay. Game looked nuts in 3D. Keep being like, I gotta build more, but like, no, I have turrets sitting back here doing nothing. Alright, we just need to get you. We're very close to actually doing so. You gotta be dicking on my dick. 4 isn't bad, but it's focused more on the 3D aspect than it did the lore of the levels. Not to say it's bad, it just has less. Gotcha. Guess we won't make it to the second game? We are. We're gonna play the second game just a bit. And then we'll play some more of it next time, Sister of the Sea. We're sticking with this longer than I meant to, though. We've been on this level for a while, but I'm having fun. Blender will understand. A family thing came up. We'll still hit the rest of the braid requests later. You can't shoot up, actually, so just give me another mortar. We have enough AC for another sprayer? We do, actually. Spray me like this. And then start moving some of these guns up if we can fit them anywhere. We pretty much get it. All right, this is the W. Put the collector out there, we win. That's it. Collected shield key. Wait, is that not the win? Do I need to close all the holes? I guess maybe I need to close all the holes. Okay. Yeah, mission time 36 minutes. Let's go ahead and close some holes up. I don't really need more energy. In fact, we're spending very little of our energy overall. Boots on the ground over here. Move the mortars forward. Move the spray guy forward little by little. Huge. Beefy, what's going on? How the freaking frick are you, Beefington? Please don't get destroyed. Nice. We have any other useless guns sitting back here? We do. Lots. Don't get destroyed. Don't do it. BV hates Chatberg. What is this crazy game? This is a tower defense game where we're fighting the blue liquid. The red liquid is good. We are fighting the blue liquid. And I'm trying to destroy the spiky nipples from where it comes. And win and stuff. The green is me generating energy. These are all my guns and stuff. And I've connected networks of stuff to send the ammo out to the guns and stuff. Do that to extend the network, and then we move you out. That one's actually pretty much done, right? We can just hit you with a nullifier now, and you get roasted. Boom, roasted. Move some guns up here so they do something with life. So yeah, I'm like fighting the ocean, basically. Gotta head out. See you, losers. Hey, we'll catch you later, Casey. It's good to see you again, buddy. I hope you have a good one. But this game, BB, this has been super, super fun so far. I'm having a great time. It is satisfying strategy. It's fun to, like, look at your stuff fighting against the ocean. GTs. All around pretty GTs, brother. Hydrate. Thank you, Casey. Spawners about to get destroyed right here. Watch this shit. See ya. See ya. That one we could use for energy, I guess. We don't really need another beam tower. You know, we don't really need another beam tower, but we also don't really need more energy. We kind of need nothing of nothing. Maybe just a relay is good. It acts really far if it's a relay. There. Pretty much biggest smile I have when I hear this. I pretty much only switched a game that I think is a good match, and I love myself. And then I love myself. It's fun. It's really fun. Definitely up my alley, like 100%. Once again, I've already got a buddy I've got to request this to. Remember when Chet tried to drown Puff? Yeah, I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Put a relay there, and when it's done, we can destroy this one. So is there any way to destroy you? I guess a nullifier, probably, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah. Why wouldn't you connect? You should be close enough, right? Welcome back, Stripe. Stripe, we're about to win, and I used mortars so much to make it happen. I use mortars so much to make it happen. Rodolph, how was lunch, brother? Alright, look how much crap I've just got sitting around. Another couple of these around just to kind of connect some networks. Lunch was mid. Oh no, what was for lunch, man? Lottie, what's up? That creeping liquid doesn't stand a chance. It absolutely does not. Stream freeze? It actually should be okay now. We're not seeing the encoding error thing anymore either. Ore tower destroyed. Sure, at this point, give me a fucking reactor. Alright, one more. We are encroaching, baby. Few things I don't like that my mom cooks, and she made it today. Oh no. I do record while I stream, yep. And I think the recording was what was taking the encoding hit, but it's weird just because I don't see that often at all. And I do record with like a different, you know, setup or whatever than like it's encoded differently and stuff. Lucky it was leftover pizza? Yeah, what was it? Approaching Baby sounds like an awesome band name. Kinda, yeah. Garlic and oil pasta? That sounds good. You don't like that? That sounds bomb to me. Yeah, me, I'm with you. I do like garlic and oil pasta, just my mom's is bad. Okay, you're just being real with it. You're like, I love my mom, but sometimes, man. Fair, can't hate you for it. Can I move you? Can I move my beam tower? I can. She cooks that when she does not want to cook. That's funny. Alright, the end is nigh for you? No, you're fucked, brother. It's easy according to her and quick, yeah. Poolside Killer is my band name if I ever had one. That's a cool name. That's a cool band name, I see it. If I knew, I'd have cooked something myself. You're like if she didn't fucking sabotage me with the shittiest dish this side of fucking the Rio Grande. Alright, we're almost there, everybody. Almost there. Look how much energy we have. What are you doing? Just chilling, holding down the fort? So this is when I would box select, right? And be like, I want to bring all of you, like, over here. Life we survive, it's true. When I start a cover band in Malaquin's band, I'll be the cool side pillows. What's the green and red? The green is where I am generating energy. The red is my anti-creeper, which is just like a cummy zone that the purple can't enter. The purple is the bad that I am trying to defeat. Here we go. One target down. We have one more thing here. We got to beat this guy, and then we're done, I think. Oh my god, look at that relay connection. Really did turn this into RGB? Yeah, I did, didn't I? You unlock any new toys? I did, Stripe. We have these beam towers now, which are white fight these aerial spores. So, like, in 1 minute, this guy's going to send up, like, a spore that's going to go to a random point of my settlement and airdrop on it and drop a bunch of the blue cummies. So we need to have these beam towers around to intercept them so that they don't drop blue cummies onto my settlement. Purple's bad. Purple's very bad. The purple's pretty bad. Pretty bad. We're about to win, by the way. We're basically just waiting now. Look at my guns. We've eliminated all of the stuff. This is the victory lap right here. This is the victory lap. Beefy's purple now. Oh, Beefy, you scamp. Behind my head, actually. Let me show it to you guys. Boom. 46. I was like, we'll do one more. They're like 20 minutes. 46 minutes. 46 minutes. You don't understand the story of the purple without spoiling anything? It's evil for the sake of evil? Hell yeah. The last ones were like 20 minutes. I think I was pretty inefficient, to be fair. But I was learning stuff. I was testing out the wall mechanics. I was testing out the digging mechanics. Look how many towers I had by the end. I definitely did not need that many. Did you watch That's the Closed Eyes? She's all good now? I thought I was going back to the waiting rooms again. No! Well, I'm glad to hear she's all good, man. Scary. Yeah, so somebody in the community has done that in 6.2 seconds. So it's safe to say that 46 is a little bit above average. It's a little bit above average, but what are you going to do? Crunchpuff from Gizmo's Elite. The mid score. Got an ad for Scary Movie, the new one that's coming out. It doesn't look very good, I'm not going to lie to you. AKA exploit? I don't think it's exploits. Licorice, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it's exploits, right? It seems like from what I heard that it's actually relatively legit. This level is also just longer because where the others so far have directly helped you against the creeper via directly attacking it, this level helps you by introducing a new thing to fight against a new thing. That's true, yeah. What in the Mario Galaxy? This is our level selector. 6 seconds, you can't even deploy one turret. I'm curious to hear what Licorice says, but it sounds like that might actually be feasible, man. Add me on Steam later? I will, prof. Send me your friend code or whatever. Oh yeah, no, that one was an exploit because you have to get rid of all the things nullified. Oh yeah, true, yeah. Exploits for sure. 7 seconds though, very doable. Steam 2 for real, for real. People can put their Steam codes, their Steam stuff in the Discord if you want me to get it. Very excited for the Backrooms movie. I've heard people like it okay. It seems like it's getting some kind of middling reviews. I don't really know all the Backrooms lore. So it doesn't totally apply to me. You know, I'm a little like, I don't know with it. Also, chat. So, let's wrap up there for the day on this game. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. Having a great time with it so far. So, yeah, Beefy, to show you, there are like all these different sectors that we're going through. Where there were like these 2 levels and I could go back and do them again. And then we moved on to this one and we had 3 more levels. There's rooms in the back and it's scary. We beat all these levels in this little sector and now we're on to Navox. There are some more individual levels. Got you be putting it in? I don't know. Good old gaming, maybe. Let's say good old gaming. Well, let's go ahead. Let's call it for, let's go ahead and let's call it for Creeper World Arc Eternal there. That was a lot of fun. Really, really enjoyed it, man. Really, really enjoyed it. Might peek at it some more during the 24-hour stream or sometime in the future. We'll see. But if anyone else, absolutely going to upload it, JP. Yep, absolutely going to upload it. If anyone else wants to see more of this game, feel free to request it again yourselves. Like I said, maybe I'll play it some more during the 24-hour stream. But otherwise, we got a pretty locked down schedule these days, unfortunately. I really, really enjoyed it. So, let's wrap that episode there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you did and you're watching here on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.